The safest place to keep your property, real estate deeds is with Jesus Christ. So in this video, I want to break down why that's the case. Because where to hold a deed, what kind of business entity, it's such an important decision because these assets are some of the largest, most expensive assets that we'll acquire in our lives, generally speaking, if you're a homeowner. And not just from an asset protection standpoint, but even from a spiritual standpoint, I want to go over why it's important that Jesus Christ is involved on a deed. So the first thing is, what is a deed? In the US, deeds are a record of ownership that go backwards in time, and all a deed is a legal document that grants ownership from a grantee, a seller, to a buyer or a grantee. Grantor to grantee. So when you have this sort of agreement taking place, what is the safest place as far as an entity that holds that agreement? And anyone who watches my channel knows that I talk about the private common law irrevocable ecclesiastical trust. And if you want to learn more about that, jump into the community in the description. But there's many different types of entities out there. And I've seen, people know that generally speaking, even in the statutory lawyer world, that, trusts are important to protect assets. And many people try to do things like land trusts and other sorts of statutory schemes ultimately. But this trust that we use, part of what makes it so powerful is that you're giving your deeds to Jesus Christ. And I want to go into scripture for a moment here because scripture is so easy to misinterpret and also not look into the nuance of what's being said. And that's the beauty of it. That's why it's written by God, because it's just way too perfect for any human to have written. And so Matthew, this is one of my favorite chapters. Matthew was a tax collector. He really understood certain things about the nature of reality at that time and in this reality here today. So neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand and give light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. And there's a few other passages that I are definitely relevant when it comes to deeds. There's quite a number, really, throughout the Bible, both the New and the Old Testament. But that's one where there are all these people I see out there preaching about being Christian, especially in the real estate industry. And it's just so fascinating to me because if you were really Christian, why aren't you giving your deeds to Jesus Christ? Why aren't you putting that in writing? And it lights a lamp. That's also partly why you do it, because when you have a deed, part of making that deed enforceable, and it's still enforceable even if it's not recorded, but part of just securing the ownership of the property from a standpoint of, the state, property taxes, potential attackers, part of that process is recording where it is, what entity you put the property into. And so when we put it into this trust, that now it's on record. Oh, it's in a Christian trust. Everyone can see that. And that's an important thing. And when I'm saying everyone, the only one that really matters is God. But when we're doing that and taking the conscious action to go through all these steps and learn all these different things, because it's not that easy, actually. You can't just do it in 2 seconds. You need to have the right trust. Then you need to, do all the work to set that up. And then only at that point can you then create a deed and then quit claim the ownership of a property into the trust. So when we look at what Matthew is saying and just plenty of other places in the Bible, we have to look at all our deeds, not just our deeds in word and our deeds and just our actions, but what are our deeds that actually are out there in the world? Like what deeds have our name on it? Think about that. Think about Think about when your legacy is looked at by God and it's judged. Are you the Christian that was out there spending, $500,000 on a Rolls Royce while they're starving people on the street? Is that what you were doing while you're preaching about being Christian? While there are homeless people on the street, have this large property portfolio and you're just enslaving people, just spending money on these absurd like lifestyle elements. And instead, you could have given all of that to Jesus Christ, all of it. That's just too much for most people. They just want to be the talkers. So this, the line that's drawn here is by your deeds, and that's, many people will be offended by that, but your deeds are proof. What does it say on the deed? And that's recorded. It's recorded on the county public record. So I could look that up. What was all your deeds? I can look it up. And you can look up mine. And right now, I don't have any real estate in my name, and I never have in my life. I just never got to that point. My family has. But even on their end now, they've seen the transition of putting these deeded properties into a trust of Jesus Christ. That allows so much incredible flexibility. And we were able to dispose of 3 different properties recently. And I'm about to release a case study in the community. So if you haven't jumped in the community yet, there's going to be a bulletproof real estate case study where I show all the proof, exact documents that were used for every step of the process A to Z to get this done, and to completely tax exempt the sale of property, and how to completely get out of property taxes, because there's a way to do that. And the further you go down this rabbit hole, you're going to get all the tools you need to be able to do that as well. So I look forward to seeing many of you in the community, those who want to really go the furthest mile and protect all your deeds. And who's the strongest one to protect it? It's not yourself. Give it to God. Give it to Jesus Christ. Your life will be easier. That weight won't be on you anymore. It won't be on your soul. It won't be all those burdens. Life becomes a lot easier when you can change that paradigm. So don't be one of those people that just blah, 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 talking about being Christian, and then your deeds are all over the place, controlled by the devil in a statutory manner. Please don't be one of those people. And my community, there's people that are actually doing it. These are not the hypocrites out there. These are the ones that are actually doing it and proving it every single day. And I look forward to, interacting with you on this path.